high standards. I think you have to hold people accountable. And I think you, at the same time, you have to open up. I think I mentioned this previously. You have to open up a window in people's minds about what is possible. I think I mentioned the story a few weeks ago. I was in Vancouver and the team was struggling. Rick Lee was the coach. And the team was struggling, kind of like they're still struggling. But anyway, the press went to Rick Lee and they said, do you think you could do more to motivate the team? He said, it's not my job to motivate the team, which is a shocking statement. When the press came to me as a sports psychologist, they said, what do you think about what he said? I said, I understand what he meant. We're paying the guys millions of dollars to play. They should really be out there working their tails off to play. However, I said, I disagree with him. I think the coach has to open a window in people's minds about what is possible. So as a coach, you've got to inspire. And, you know, if the team is struggling, you inspire them to be a little better. If they had a bad period, inspire them to have a better period. You can give guys, you can absolutely hold people accountable, be fair, be firm, you know, demand a higher level of performance, but open up a window in people's minds. One of the things I loved about Willie Desjardins when I worked with Willie in Medicine Hat was at the beginning of the season, he used to say to the guys, we have two goals. The first goal is for us to win the championship, and the second goal is for you to sign a pro contract. And if we work together, we can realize those goals. Well, shoot, these young men, that's all they wanted. Now, we had good teams in Medicine Hat. I mean, winning the championship was a possibility, and we did win the championship. But other teams, maybe our goal is to make the playoffs and for you guys to sign a pro contract, or for some of you guys, whatever it is, it's like opening that window. How good could we be? So you got to hold guys accountable. You can be firm with them, but if they're constantly getting negative stuff back because they're not doing it right, after a while, some of the passion kind of diminishes, and you start getting an FU back at the coach instead of, you know, something else. But, you know, find something to praise. You know, you could give guys, hey, these turnovers that's why I liked that line the other day when I spoke to you guys. That's not who we are. Turning the puck over in that situation, that's not who we are. We get pucks out, or we have somebody high, or we whatever it is. You know, that's not who we are. But if you just keep, you know, running them down, and, you know, presumably Darryl picked the right guys to be critical of.
Good. Thank you very much, Saul. Brilliant.
I'll interject for our good friend Peter Smith, who I'm wearing a McGill hat today to recognize Peter's retirement from McGill after 42 years. Terrific guy. And on topic, you know, one of the things that he uses, one of the tools he uses with his players, is to always talk to them about when the coaches are giving you feedback to the player, try not to focus on, is it positive or is it negative? Try to focus on, is it useful? And he really finds that helpful with all the female teams he worked for. And I really like it because, as Saul has mentioned, it's kind of an open thing. It's like, it takes in the fact that this isn't personal. This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Is it useful? Can it help you be a better player? That's the bottom line. So I really like that from Peter. And as you were talking, Saul, it took me back because last year and you're probably aware of the YouTube and the TED Talk things with the Boston Philharmonic guy Xander and the Art of Possibility. It's quite. If you haven't seen it, you should look it up. You'd love it. Just Google, I think, the Art of Possibility on YouTube. It's terrific. And it's just all about his positive approach to drawing his musical students into becoming better musicians. Really, really inspiring thing again to watch, and I really like Willie's sort of drawing the players and the team together as one, or acknowledging both the ultimate team goal, which we all must sacrifice for, but all of the individual goals within the team that we all want to strive for. And by agreeing to work towards both, they're all agreeing that there's all kinds of different things at play, and we just all want to be the best we can be, period. And then we get back to Claire Drake, and that's his big thing. So really good. But you should look at it. If you haven't seen it, Saul, you'll love it. It's really terrific.
Okay, thanks.